palace, and today we're talking about this.
Okay, you start.
Okay, I love London.
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
it. Okay. You ready? Just scroll. Hey girlfriends, it is the Force of Friendship, your girlfriend experts, and we are talking about one of my favorite things. I have books, table books about the royal family. We have all traveled to the UK together. We love London. We stood outside the palace, and so today we're talking about hot topic, right? Meghan and Harry. What are your thoughts?
They done left the royalty. I love Harry and Meghan. I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, then went back to bed, then got up again, then went back to bed. I love following them. They're so interesting.
Yes.
I love what they do.
And you know what, you guys, when we watched, because I did the same thing, it was such a fairy tale wedding.
Oh
I mean, you sat there and you're like, that's what I read in the book when I was a child.
Yes.
The, you know, just the bigness of it, the elegance of it was absolutely awesome.
Yes, yes. So good. I mean, when I think about we are living what I see on the crown, we're like right there in the middle of watching this royalty unfold. And I love the fact that we can have a real conversation of people who agree and disagree with what they're choosing to do, like right now. Yes, for their life. You know, their decision to step away, at the way they're stepping away. What I love about it is so many people have opinions about it, but do we know the real story?
What is she talking to her girlfriends about? 'Cause
Yeah,
her girlfriends,
exactly.
Okay, her real girlfriends know the real
Okay,
story.
so Gloria,
Yeah.
let's just pretend like we was the princess. What would you be talking to your girlfriend about?
Well, you know what I would say. What was your man saying? I'm gonna tell you this really. What I love about this is that he's protecting her. That's what really love her. When women think about relationships, they think about a man that's gonna protect me, and he is being bold, and he is being forceful, and he is being specific, and he is not unapologetic about it. And I think that's one of the things when I think about what I love about Ken is that he's so protective. And so I'm drawn to that part of the story.
Awesome. And you know, the other thing too that I was thinking about is the fact that from a biblical perspective, and it talks about a man, or you will leave your mother and your father and cleave to your spouse. I think that is, if you're looking at it biblically, he's cleaving to her and she is definitely cleaving to him. So really, that's a wonderful thing.
Right.
I think what I love the most is that he's so much like his mother, I think. I mean, he has her heart, he has her passion for people. He's very passionate about people, all people, no matter what your ethnic background is. He's just passionate about people. And so that's just real key. And because of the situation that they do have a racial marriage, I think he's even more protective of her to make sure that not only she's not affected, but their child is right.
That's a big deal.
You know,
For a father.
They are a beautiful example of a woman who has a career, a man who has a career,
Absolutely.
where they've shifted, where they've compromised what they're doing. To me, it's a beautiful thing. The fact that they'll step away, the fact where they're going to move, the fact that they're going to do something. You know they're talking to their, you know she's talking to her girlfriend. And then someone said about the mother and how her mother must also be a girlfriend. You know, we have mothers that have been our girlfriends as well as our mothers, and what part they play in the decisions that you make such a difference. Sabrina, I want to hear from you.
I just wonder what the Brits think.
Yeah.
You know, this is so big for them. The protocol, the years and years of history. It's big for their culture, for them to step away. And I just I just wonder how the Brits feel. I know they're probably heartbroken. They don't want their son to go away, to pull away from the royal family. And so I wonder if Meghan thought about any of this before when she was married into it. What was so different? What happened? That's what I want to know. What happened once she got there? I don't think she wanted to pull away. She didn't go into this marriage thinking it's not going to work out. So something happened big for her to say, I'm willing to walk away from it.
Well, he said that things were happening through the media. He was tired of the media. The media was a huge part of what happened to his mother. You know, he said that there were some things that he was not going to deal with, and he was going to stop it before it gets started. So I love the fact that there's a conversation of who really is causing this to happen. Is it her? Is it him? Is it them? You know, to watch that thing is so magical.
Ooh,
But
can
you
you
know what?
imagine being in that room with the queen, baby?
Oh,
I mean, that family meeting was something else,
But
okay?
you know what
The
else?
fourth
too?
was not friendly.
Okay.
But the other big piece
Yes.
is all of us have, you know, all of us have daughters, and so we are very protective of our daughters. So I just, from a mother's perspective, I can only imagine that Meghan has had a safe place with her mother,
Right.
because mothers should be that safe place where you can tell it all. And I love the fact that her mother hasn't been in the media. Her
Right.
mother has been with her, and we all, as girlfriends, we have to have a safe place where we can
Absolutely.
tell our truth.
Right.
And at the end of the day, everything is speculation.
Right.
We really don't know
No,
everything.
Right,
We
right.
don't.
Right. That's a good point.
And I just, I really applaud those young, their bravery, their
Yeah.
courage
Yes.
to stand up,
Big deal. Big deal.
be who they believe they've been called to be, and step away
Their
and
authentic
create
self.
their own family for whatever
their own
cost,
history.
and their
Right.
own history.
Yes.
It's sad to me though that the brothers are not,
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
they-
because
Yeah.
No, they said, no, I read
what they
it.
What
say,
you read.
and where'd you read?
They said, no, they said that the media is causing a rift,
Between
that
the
there
two.
is no rift, that he's trying to figure out how he's going to support his brother, and that they
Wow.
are still best
Very
of
good,
friends,
very
but
good.
how to support, and it causes the media to buy more newspapers when they seem like it's a
Got
problem.
it.
So, but I'm not saying that's the truth or not,
Right,
but
right.
it's just another
Right.
angle for
Right.
it. that
And we have to be
aware
careful.
of.
Everything that is printed is not
Right.
the truth.
Would
Right.
you
Tabloid.
say
Right.
that they're being? I would say they would be in their authentic self based on what they want to see happen in there, and they just, like you said, they're very unapologetic about it. And you have to be, if that's the decision you made for not only for yourself but your family. So I applaud them.
But you know, she's a good friend with Serena Williams. Can you imagine that girlfriend conversation?
yeah.
Serena's probably like, girl, come on, pack your bags, okay?
For real, for
Yes,
real.
yes.
But you know what? I'm sure we all agree that in life there are some very big decisions that you have to make that will make other people uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
But you have to
Yes.
live your own truth,
Right.
and to be able to say, you know what, I can't live my life in a bubble, in a box, based on what other people
Right.
do, because life is short, you guys. It really is
Right.
short. And you know what, you have to live your life to the fullest. And if you are married and that's what you and your spouse agree that you want to do, then you know what, bump the noise and do you, boo.
Do you, boo?
Do you, boo?
All
That's
right,
awesome.
girlfriends. We'll talk
Love
to you later.
y'all. Talk to you later.
Make
Bye.
sure you share. We want to know what you think. What do you think about Meghan and Harry? Let us know.
Love our shirts, man. We love the shirts.
Yes.